Hello guys, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday afternoon. We're back with episode number 22 of this Ashes Cricket Career Mode. Now in the last episode we returned after a lengthy break, around 9 days, and the reason for that is at the start of yesterday's video. And we did okay, we scored 77 not out in the end, and we're going to have a quick look at the Manhattan graph, which is under my play. I don't know why I'm going to statistics. And we can see here that we're stringing some good scores together. Our last 4 innings have all achieved above 50, which is really good. I'm sure we can all agree. And obviously today we want to progress that again. We've got another T20 game coming up. We're playing Leominster, who have lost both their T20 games to date. So hopefully we can get a job done today. We're at Leominster Gardens for this game. They've got a much better team all round than us. The batting is the same, but they've got a better bowling and fielding team. It's going to be a difficult game, but providing we perform with the bat, fingers crossed, we can get in this with a really good shout. So join me in a second when we're going to be at the pitch, ready for the coin toss, and see how we get on. Right there then, here we are. We're at the Leominster Gardens for this Club T20 match. Melbourne Wilkinson comes in to replace Colt Mason, and Nathan Macbeth is in third. It's going to be interesting to see how Melbourne Wilkinson gets on playing his first game for us. So we can see here we've got a grassy, hard pitch. Today's temperature is 52 degrees, fine weather, 10% chance of rain, a southwesterly wind with a 25% humidity. And we're going to call, so it's going to be Leominster that throw the coin up in the air, which happens now. It comes down, hits the grass. We have called. Leominster have won the toss, and surely they're going to go into bat, and they do. They choose to bat first of all, so we've got a total to chase, which is going to be difficult for us. It's a pitch that's going to favour the first innings in particular, but we're going to go out there the best we can and hopefully get a result. So let's see what they get. So it's Tyler Tate coming into bat. Princeton Clark's going to open the bowling, and we're going to simulate right the way through. And it's quite a decent enough score, I think. I think they've scored somewhere in the high hundreds. So we need 199 off 120. Very similar to our score last time out. And we've got the first ball coming in. It's Avery Dietrich into Taylor, and that's a lovely first shot there. And we're going to pick up 2 off that first delivery, and we're going to have to push it quite hard back. We get there just in time, and it's a nice start. So again, very close to our last score in our game, which we lost by a single run last time out. So hopefully today we can rectify that situation. It's Avery Dietrich with the next delivery into Taylor, and that's a nice shot, and that's coming down to the field, and we're going to pick up a single there, which gives Melbourne Wilkinson his first delivery in the Solihull team. A left-hand batsman. Hopefully he's more aggressive than Colt Mason, who's been dropped from the team. He's got 6 off 4, 190 required off 114, and it's Pratap with the delivery. And that's a nice shot into the space, and that's going to be another single which we're going to pick up, moving us into double figures. Into Taylor, and that's a lovely shot off the pads, and that looks like it could go all the way. It looks to be slowing up a little bit towards the boundary, but it's made it all the way to the fence. Lovely shot, decent timing off that front foot, and clips it away off the toes, and that's gone nicely to the fence for 4. And that's the first boundary of the game for Taylor, and that is 8 off 4. We're scoring okay at the moment, and that's a nice shot into the space. We're going to pick up a single there. Fielder whips it into the bowler, but Taylor a little bit late on that shot there, looking for the gaps in the field rather than concentrating on what is happening around him, and he was almost punished there by FD Flat. But that is a nice shot, clipped in off the pads, and we pick up a single. Wilkinson's tipping away quite nicely. He's on to 35 off 21 now. Decent start indeed by Melbourne Wilkinson. And we're going to pick up another single just to keep that strike rotating round. 48 up off the first 5 overs. I think that's a reasonable start to things. Mike Abbott comes into Wilkinson, into Taylor rather, from the south end. Start of the 5th over. Wilkinson comes charging in. That's a lovely shot, and that looks like it's going to use the pace of the ball, and it's not going to go all the way, but we should be able to come back and chase that one down for 3. Wilkinson charging it down, and we get back for 3. Good running there from the pair. Very good running. That brings up the 50 partnership from 31 balls. We're going along quite nicely. Wilkinson, obviously the star performer in the partnership, but he has now gone. We've lost Melbourne Wilkinson, which brings in Namish Macbeth. Let's see where this one goes then. So it's Abbott coming into Taylor again. That's lovely played off the pads, and that looks like it's going to go all the way Lovely shot indeed. All the way to defensive 4 from Taylor. That moves him into the 20s here. 22 off 15 deliveries. We need 131 off 75 now.
Yes.
And that should be a single. Good running there from the parent. So let's see what we've got coming up now then. It's Macbeth into Taylor again. And that's a lovely shot, clipped away off the pads, and that should enable us to pick up a couple of runs here. Pushing that nicely, and it comes in towards the bowler's end in good time, and we're back.
He'll get 2
Nicely
for that.
ran.
Good shot.
Brought up the 80 score. We're now inches away from advancing into the 30s here. That's a lovely cut shot there from Taylor, and cut it very nicely. We're just going to pick up a single though, rather than push for the 2. And we're going to give Macbeth a couple of deliveries, which he faces 1 and gets a single. So here we go then.
Yes.
And that's nicely done into the space. And we're going to pick up a single there. Good running from the batsman.
1 more to the score.
Moves us on to 83.
Come back on again.
Avery Dietrich is in. 93 for 2. Decent starting score there from Byron Giles. And that's a nice shot into the space, and we'll just take a single. Probably could have pushed 2 actually. Looking at that throw. Remember guys, if you are enjoying today's episode, leave a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for more Ashes cricket content. And that's a lovely shot into the gap, and it's only going to be a single though. 82 required now off 37. It's not over yet.
Yes.
That's a nice shot from Taylor, and hopefully that's not going to be caught.
Wayland won't like that at all.
And that's gone for 6. It looked like it was caught that, and subsequently dropped, but it's gone all the way for 6, which definitely takes a bit of the pressure off. Let's see if we can pick up another half century here. Wayland comes charging in. And we connect nicely there with the ball, and that's going to be close. It's going to be a 1 bounce 4 from Taylor there. Good shot, taking the attack to the spinner, and that brings up another 50 in the innings of Jamie Taylor. Tubby Taylor moves on to another half century, keeping that recent run of form going nicely well. And we can see here, ball high in the air, 1 bounce down on the ground there for 4 just before the rope. Fielder probably could have done a bit better there, to be honest with you. So we're on to 53 now off 35 deliveries here, and Wayland comes in again. And we clip that one away quite nicely. It should take a bounce, and the fielder runs straight past it, and that's another 4. I'm not too sure what the fielder's up to in these 2 shots, but hey, we'll take it anyway. We need a bit of luck when we can get it, and that certainly was one of them. And that was a lovely shot there, clipped away high in the air, an aggressive shot off the pads, and it's definitely helping us. So we need 64. Oh, and that's 67 off 26. Oh, and that's gone. Poor shot. Poor shot there. I tried to lift it over the head of Allen, but unfortunately the bowler took a little bit of pace off the ball, and we slightly mistimed it. We've gone for 57. Again, that is a decent score. Hopefully the lads now can really push together to get the score now. You can see there, it just pops up into the hands of the fielder. Good catch.
Given away, but more importantly, got the wicket.
I'm quite pleased with that knock though, guys, I've got to say. Lucy McCalman in Ethan Pratap, and
run rate in this chase just wasn't good enough.
We didn't manage to make it. Oh wow. Leominster have won by 18 runs. I thought we might have been able to do it, but Lucy McCalman and Byron Giles weren't able to get the runs needed. And Byron Giles 49 out, second good score on the team. Mike Abbott 1 for 21, picking up the man of the match for Leominster. 57 from 39 deliveries for us. Another defeat perhaps could have been avoided by better shot selection. That's something I've got to work on moving forward. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. Remember to leave a big fat thumbs up on the video down below if you have. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Ashes cricket content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. We're now going to add some extra extra bits onto our player, which I think that's probably about what we want, really. So we're going to be back tomorrow, and we're going to be playing, I believe, Abingdon, who are always a really tough game. But remember, we did get that massive 150. It's a T20 game, though, so it's going to be difficult. Join me again tomorrow. That's going to be Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. for some more Ashes Cricket England career mode. I've been Jamie. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. Catch you again in the next one. If you enjoyed today's episode of Ashes Cricket and you want to see more cricket content on the channel, head across to my Cricket Captain 2017 series, which you'll see on the screen now. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video, guys, and I'll catch you again in the next episode.